Hello everybody, it's ZDS here. How's it going? So, I wanted to go ahead and kind of give this a little bit of a more special a video today. Because for those of you who don't know, today, May 1st, 2019, my channel has turned 4 years old. Now I know that, most milestone celebrations usually go for numbers divisible by 5, so it's like 5-year, 10-year, etc., etc. But considering where I was 4 years ago and where I'm at now, I felt it imperative to go ahead and just talk about where I've been. I'm gonna try to make this video relatively short because I don't want it to be like a fucking anthology or goddamn thesis paper on what I've gone through, but to kind of break things down, when I made this channel, I had just almost turned 20 years old. And back then, I was still living with my parents. I had graduated high school about a year prior. I didn't have a job. I didn't have anywhere to go. I was still living off the good graces of my mom and dad. And, life was annoying. It wasn't even easy. It was just annoying. I might go into actual detail about what I've been through in like a deep analysis type video at some point in the future. Maybe if I ever hit 10,000 subscribers, maybe then I'll do like an actual video on that. But for the time being, I'll just go ahead and hit gold. So from there, for those of you who don't know, and I know 90% of you probably don't because it's been so long, my mom died back in 2015 in November. And when I made a video announcing to the people I did have my subscriber list that I had my mom died that day, I only had like 150 subscribers. And right now I'm 3/4 of the way to 5,000 right now, which is freaking insane. I know 5,000 again is not a huge number, but if you think about how many people a person can logically meet and create deep connections with in their entire life, that's about 150 to 200 people per person. But you think about that I now have almost 5,000 of you human beings subscribed to my channel to watch this idiot play video games and talk about it all day. That's a lot. For the first time since I started this channel, last month I was able to take my YouTube earnings and pay a bill. It's not like I have enough on it to live off of, but I was still able to pay a bill with YouTube money, even with how little I have right now, which was fucking awesome. I was so happy about that. I really needed that money right then and there. That really helped a lot. So thank you all for clicking on my videos and clicking on the ads and, taking a look at all the stuff that I've got put out there. And since my mom died though, I wound up with some roommates that fell apart, and then I was homeless for a year. I was actually on the street homeless, living under bridges, living, in parks, sleeping under fucking sewage drains and shit, and couch hopping. I was doing that from, almost a year. It was about 9.5, 10 months, but long enough for me to know how shitty that feels. I was homeless from December of 2016 until September of 2017. That's a long fucking time to be homeless. Especially when you're only in your early 20s. I didn't know anything about being homeless. My dad had told me the stories about when he was homeless back in the 70s and 80s, but he never told me how hard it was to actually do it. He just told me he'd been homeless back then, and that's hard. I feel a lot of sympathy for any of you guys who either know someone who has been or are dealing with it now. And trust me when I say this, because when I was 20, when I started this channel, my mom and dad were still around. Well, my mom was still around. My dad's still alive now, but my mom isn't anymore. And, they were taking care of all my shit for me, and I was having a lot of tumultuous, angsty depression issues post-high school. And this week, I'm going to be moving into my own apartment now. My own actual place that is mine. For the last year and a half, I've been at a homeless center. I have my own room in the center, but that's not the point. The point is it's not mine. I'm borrowing it from the center, but my apartment that I got approved for this week, they're doing an inspection on it through per Section 8 housing's requirements by the time that they're done, probably by the time, I would hope by tomorrow, by the 2nd. But this is probably gonna be the last video I record in my current place. And I'm so nervous and excited. I already have the power turned on in the other unit. I gotta get all my stuff down there, which the people at the center said that they would go ahead and help me with that. They're gonna get a truck and a van to get all my crap out of my room and put it into there, and then take it down to the apartment. And I'm gonna have my own shit. You guys probably, I mean, most of you who do live on your own know what it feels like to do it. I don't yet. I mean, I've technically been on my own, sort of, but I've always had somebody next to me as a support to actually take care of minor things as they came up. But no, this time it is gonna be me and only me. I'll still have the help of the center for a year, but it won't be like, oh, I'm hungry, let's go down to the cafeteria and I can go ahead and eat. No, it's like I'm responsible for all of my own shit, which I have technically been here now, but I've always had that cushion. And I'm so nervous that I no longer have that, but I'm also excited because I do get to make my own rules. I get to have all of my own stuff. I don't have to, get secondhand shit anymore. And the best part is, since I'm on Section 8 and I currently don't have a job right now, they're paying for my rent. Like the whole thing. Plus, they're gonna give me a small credit every month for utilities. Also, pardon the coughing I might use periodically for the next few minutes. I have a really bad cold already. I'm getting my annual summer cold, so that sucks. Anyway. You guys will eventually hear it in like part 15 and 16 of Pokemon Ultra Moon when that comes out in like a year. But I digress. But yeah, I mean, I went from living with my parents, to losing one of my parents, to living with very asshole-ish roommates, to living on the street, to living in a shelter, and now I'm getting my own place this week. That's mine. Plus, I'm still in school too, and that's really cool because I'm in school to learn computer tech. I did fail my first attempt at the exam, but I got so bloody close that the funding department is suggesting that they go ahead and pay another round. If they can pay for a retake, then I'm gonna pass the second time, I guarantee you that now. And once I pass all 4 of my exams, I'll be A+ CompTIA IT certified. Both an A+, Network, and Security+, and I'll be certified by the time July hits. And I'm super stoked, but I'm also super nervous. But all in all, I mean, the amount of improvement that I've made in the last 4 years is staggering. I mean, 90% of people didn't think I would make it to where I'm at now, especially my sisters and my dad. They were so scared that I wasn't going to get anywhere, but here I am, getting somewhere. I've got like a job or 2 lined up that I'm trying to pick between, and hopefully I'll have a job before too long. My best friend is offering me a job where he works, and he's been working there for 5 years, and I already have the criteria to work there. It's McDonald's, yeah, but I mean, right now with housing and all that stuff, I don't need a really good paying job. Plus, with school being Monday through Thursday, I only have the weekends off anyway, so it's just easier for me to get a weekend job in retail or fast food. It's not going to be pleasurable, but the fact is that it's a fucking paycheck in my pocket, and that's all I care about right now. But yeah, so before I let this go any further, I'm just going to say one last time, thank you, every single fucking one of you. Let me see my phone. I think there's like 4,700 some shit of you. Let me see here. Okay, let me go to there, go to there, go to there. Let me see. All 4,755 of you wonderful fucking people. Thank you for making the last 4 years of my life, easier, actually, which is weird to say, but it has been easier because I have this to distract me and, something to put out, and I like creating shit. So here's to another fucking God knows how long. I'm riding this train until it crashes into the ground, goddammit. But yeah, thank you guys so much, all of you, especially all of you who've been here from the beginning and all of you who've come after. It doesn't matter. I'm proud to say that I'm grateful that all of you guys have stuck around and love my content enough to say, you know what, I want to see when he uploads more stuff. But yeah, guys, I'm not gonna take more of your time here. It's the first of the month. I know a lot of people get food stamps and they want to go shopping, or you got your first check for the month or whatever, and you need to go do some stuff. So I'll go ahead and let you go. But thank you guys again, and yeah, I don't know what else to say. I'm kind of just rambling now. So, thank you so much for watching and listening in to this little video of mine. If you guys have any suggestions whatsoever for future content, please leave your suggestions in the comments below on this or any of my videos. Don't forget to subscribe to my Let's Play channel, Zodiris Severon ZDS2. Links to that will be in the description, and follow me on Twitter. Link to that will also be in